Hello, welcome to Athena X News, your reliable source for all AI news updates. I'm Stephanie Kessel, co-founder of Athena X, an artificial intelligence implementation consulting firm. If you are interested in artificial intelligence, you are in the right place. To support this channel, please subscribe, like, and click the bell icon to be updated anytime we post, which will be anytime there's anything newsworthy related to artificial intelligence. Stick with us and you will stay ahead of the AI curve. All right, let's jump into it. Hello. Welcome to Athena X News, your reliable source for all AI news updates. As our thumbnail revealed, Apple has just announced its first major product since 2014, the Vision Pro for $34.99. So here's what you need to know. Apple unveiled a mixed reality headset, the Vision Pro, at its WWDC developer conference, their first major product since the Apple Watch in 2014. The headset will retail for $34.99 and will be available next year. The Vision Pro offers immersive experiences such as viewing apps in 3D, watching movies with spatial audio, playing video games, and using it for work-related tasks with software like Microsoft Office and Adobe Lightroom. I really am curious as to how that will play out, using Microsoft Office with a VR headset. I might have to get one just to try it. The headset includes a feature called eyesight, which can switch between transparency and opacity to indicate if the user is immersed in a virtual environment or available for real-world interaction. It can also create realistic avatars of users. So, the question that comes to mind is, are we all going to be living in a virtual world eventually and, talk to our children and husband with virtual headsets on? I don't know. That would be pretty crazy. Several partnerships for the Vision Pro were announced during the event, including Disney Plus being available on the platform from day one, and a partnership with game development platform Unity, which caused Unity stock to spike over 20%. The launch comes at a time when the broader virtual reality industry has struggled to meet expectations and initiates a competitive era between Apple and Meta, which is also developing virtual reality headsets. I mean, I guess that's the real thing, right? That Apple is now going to be competing against Meta, and we all know that Mark Zuckerberg has invested billions upon billions at a complete loss into the metaverse that he thinks will be, the next big thing, which remains to be seen. A few months ago, there was a bunch of interesting memes out there about how silly the metaverse was at this point, that it just wasn't going to be able to take off like he thought. But we'll see. Nobody ever saw Facebook doing what it did, so we'll see. All right, so up next in the news, European Union wants an AI label. All right, so is it real or made by AI? The European Union, here's what you need to know. The European Union is urging online platforms like Google, Meta, Microsoft, and TikTok to combat disinformation by adding labels to content generated by artificial intelligence. So, made by, instead of made in China, it'll be made in AI. The EU Commission Vice President Vera Jourova has requested tech companies to address the challenges posed by AI chatbots that can create complex and misleading content quickly. They can. I don't know if you've used the chatbots, but they can hallucinate and lie. And we do need to be, at this point, double checking the veracity of what they say. Jourova emphasized the need for safeguards to prevent malicious actors from generating disinformation through generative AI and called for clear labeling of such content for users. I mean, this is something that's been a concern for a while, right? That the deep fakes and, reporting of things that just simply aren't true. And we know how the internet loves to believe everything ever written without fact checking. So that's kind of a scary thought to, it's AI is the new tabloid. Just make it up and people will believe it. So European regulations, including the AI Act, are being developed to regulate AI, but they are still pending final approval and will take several years to take effect, which makes sense. They really do need to be very careful about what kind of regulations they put in place. There has to be a balance here for protection, but also to allow the AI industry to have enough wiggle room to grow into the AI that we want. The EU is concerned about the rapid development of generative AI and aims to act quickly to keep pace, as recent examples of deepfakes have caused alarm. Yes, they have. Okay, and next up this is interesting. Be careful on that phone call. AI voice clone scams. So this is from the azcentral.com. The Arizona Attorney General's office warns against AI-powered voice cloning scams, where fraudulent I'm going to scroll down here, sorry, so you can read a little bit. Where fraudsters mimic the voices of the victim's loved ones. How sick. These scams aim to deceive consumers into thinking a friend or a family is in trouble, prompting them to send money or gift cards. Humans are one thing, and that is loving creatures. And then there's the other side of humanity, which is the scammers. We have to be careful, you guys. Scammers can also use the AI technology in combination with call spoofing to make it appear as though the call is coming from a trusted contact. The Attorney General's office advises to be extra vigilant, verify the legitimacy of any distress calls, set a unique password with loved ones for identity verification. That's very smart. And be wary of high-pressure tactics or requests for payments via gift cards or pay apps. While exact data on the number of complaints or prosecutions related to such scams is not available yet, the office has noted an increase in complaints and urges those who have believed to have been targeted to file a complaint on their website. Yes, I think one of the biggest concerns right now about AI is the ability for dark forces and dishonest people to have their way when it comes to anything. The scam artists are going to take hold of AI as soon as they possibly can. So definitely, while we needed to be vigilant for the last 20 years as far as scam artists are concerned, I think that time has come and gone, and now we're in a time where you really can't trust anything or anyone. So verify identity, find a way between your families and loved ones to verify your identity, and just be skeptical, you guys. All right, that is it for today's AI news update. We will be back anytime there is an important news story that we feel is worth reporting on. Have a great day, and please click subscribe, like, and click that bell icon if today's show provided any value to you, and if you would like to show your way of supporting it.